here says I washed, including her underwears, throughout the period we were dating.
Is this an intentional man or a gullible man?
Got pregnant for another random guy, and I was still begging her to let me be the father.
Hello guys, and welcome to The Gist. You're watching Expose TV, and then we always say this: The Gist is a time where we sit, we relax, and then we unwind what has been going on the streets of social media. I am not alone. My name is Simsi. I'm with my Gist partner, my very own girl Fatih.
Hi guys,
how are you?
Amazing to be here.
How you doing?
I'm good.
How's your week been?
It's been a roller coaster, basically.
It's been a while we had this,
Actually, I was going to say that it's been a while we've been here, but then we're here now, and I'm excited for how this
I'm ready
is
to
going
get in. I'm in the mood. But are you ready for me today?
Over ready.
Are you sure?
No.
Anyways, by the way, I must compliment your hairstyle. You look like this, African queen.
Thanks.
It's giving, Nigerian movie Achalugo vibes.
I know, right? Thank you so much. Actually, I've gotten a lot of compliments on this hairstyle. So if you're somebody that you're just in between hairstyles, you're wondering what you should make,
threading.
This
African
is your sign. Yeah.
True. I feel like recently hairstyles, fashion styles, whatnot, it's evolving from, like, we're going back in time to big styles that trended then, and then we're bringing it back, and then we're just putting a little bit of curry.
Everything, not hairstyles, clothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything,
That's what I'm
basically.
saying.
Yeah.
Literally.
So, and I feel like it's really nice because we're finding our way back to our roots, and the things that we thought were not involved then, we are refurbishing it, and now we have it again. It's just beautiful to see.
Yeah. Same.
And I must say that you look amazing with your hairstyle. It's giving. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yes, getting right into it. You know how the gist flows. We have the session where we play a little bit, of game to relax and get in the mood. Then Fatih takes us on the thread discussion. Then we'll bring in the dilemma discussion after that. So right into the game. I can't even remember the scores now, but I know I'm always leading.
Excuse you?
Well,
I am leading.
Fatih would never ever admit.
No, but I'm leading.
Go back to check.
I leave that for you because I know in this season I'm taking the crown.
Alright, so we have a tongue twister today, and this one is not the regular short sentences we used to have. Those tongue twisters, phrases, or long. Yeah, that's what we're doing today.
I'm excited.
Are you
Bring
up for
it on.
I'm not so proud. I don't want to be.
I'm proud.
I am mighty.
I'm proud. I am mighty, and I will hang on there.
Let's see if she's going to hang or if she's going to be on the floor. So the tongue twister that we're going to be doing today, as I mentioned earlier, is longer. It's a longer version. So we're just going to do once.
Yeah.
Try to say it once.
And you will start. Yes, you will start. You should. No, now you
Fatih
should
telling me to start is a trap, you guys. But anyways,
I
would let me read it first for our people to hear.
Yeah.
All right. So it goes: a mathematician can mathematize mathematics mathematically. So if a mathematician can mathematize mathematics mathematically,
I'm already so excited. Okay. Are you done?
No, that's not all.
That's
Who puts this together? Why can't I mathematize mathematics mathematically like a mathematician mathematizes mathematics mathematically?
Oh, that's long.
Am I still starting?
Yes.
I said I was not confident earlier. You guys.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You start. And remember, the fun of the tongue twister is that you have to make it fast. So that's how we can catch you and open your.
I hope you're keeping track of these rules she's setting.
Yes, now, because I will do the same. So yeah.
All right, let's have it. I call on the Lord of hosts right now to help me.
Oh my goodness.
You know that sound? Lord help us. We're in the land of the unknown.
Father help us. We cannot do this alone. Okay, yeah. Let's get started.
Okay, so I go. A mathematician can mathematize mathematics mathematically. So if a mathematician can mathematize mathematics mathematically,
hold up. Guys, you can see you started by saying a mathematician, now mathematician. What's going on? Really? Wait, why did you put it?
Wait.
You started with and now you're doing. You think you can outsmart?
Let's go local. Let me talk like our fathers.
Okay, let's do that.
A mathematician, because leave me.
Okay.
A mathematician can mathematize mathematics mathematically. So if a mathematician can mathematize mathematics mathematically, why can't I mathematize mathematics mathematically like a mathematician mathematizes mathematics mathematically?
You made mistake, but let's just leave it for her. Anyways,
you go.
Guys, you know she already placed me on a high pedestal.
No, you placed yourself there.
Oh,
you said you were going to angle.
Oh, I did.
Yes, you did.
I forgot. But anyway,
I was telling you people to remember.
A winner is always a winner. So let's get into it. Oh Lord. Okay, let's do this. Why am I feeling nervous all of a sudden? Maybe because I've placed myself there, but we have to be there, right? So, A mathematician can mathematize mathematics mathematically. So, if a mathematician can mathematize mathematics mathematically, why can't I mathematize mathematics mathematically like a mathematician mathematizes mathematics mathematically? Come on!
Okay, no, that was good.
Yeah. I told you.
Mathy.
Of course.
Me, I have to go local because if I'm doing the mathy,
you
I don't
bite
know
off your tongue.
I'm a bit the newest rapper in town.
Lil baby. Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Mm-hmm.
And let's deviate a little. So Fatty, what's your favorite TikTok sound at the moment?
I don't think I can pick a particular sound because
she's a TikToker. She's like
because
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite I know most of the sounds, so I just enjoy them.
What's your favorite one? What's one that lives in your head rent free?
I can't pick one, but then from this morning and the sounds I've heard, so I think I would settle for It's Sweet and the Maggie.
Oh, that's all.
Something. What's the name of Sweet is the name of the song actually. Yeah. So it's a trend on TikTok. I'll settle for that, but that doesn't mean it's my favorite. But
that's the one you can remember.
Yeah, for now.
Recently, I think the one that has been ringing in my head is that Ishopaju.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, that's actually
and the videos.
Very nice.
Or this other one that they come with the POV. You lied on your CV.
Oh,
that audio.
I love that.
See, sometimes. Sometimes I've not even read the POV. Just hearing that audio alone, I'm cracking up. Yeah. So maybe.
And then the whole trend has been going wild. They be wilding, and I love it. If you haven't seen it, you want to rush to TikTok because it's going to be worth your time, basically.
Yeah. Anyway, so moving on to our third discussion for today. Our third discussion is taken from a post on Twitter that says men should share the mood thing they did when they were in love. I am sat for the responses because you know when you see a man we don't move for love,
he's gone.
He's a goner. Yeah. So Fatih is going to handle that.
So before I go into this, I just want to establish the fact, or I want to correct a notion, a very popular notion where people say that men cannot do this, men cannot do that. A man is different from a man in love. First. So when men I'm not an expert, but for my own POV, from my point of view, when men are in love, they do things that they like when you sit down
on
and
normal time,
they say, no, I can't do that.
Yeah, when, it can never be me, will be them so bad.
You so bad. So
true.
Let's get into it. So the first one here says that I walked through graveyards at night because that was the only shortcut to our house.
On a normal day, if to say that guy mama tell us say go buy something,
say, mommy,
and the road na that graveyard, if I hear say pass,
we go nowhere. So the second one here says I washed including her underwears throughout the period we were dating.
That's a finished man.
Underwear.
So that's a finished man.
Oh my god. it's nice. It's nice. Oh, it's nice if you're doing it for your woman and you guys are comfortable. It's okay. You can do that.
But even the babe said, no be to wash you on their way as you dey bath.
She wants to be babied. Allow her. Let her enjoy.
I think I'm a senior man at this point.
If that's your thing, carry on.
Okay.
So this one says, my first girlfriend was dating my friend unknowingly to me. Got pregnant for another random guy, and I was still begging her to let me be the father. I think we had a conversation like this morning.
Yeah.
This just says it all. So basically, you're wondering what conversation we had. Simpsy and I, we were talking about a goner, a man that is soaked in love. They have soaked him in the waters of love. So I was telling her that sometimes guys can, guys say, oh, I will never forgive cheating, and that is not to endorse cheating, by the way. But then they will say they can never forgive cheating. But when they're open, when they're in love and their babe cheats, maybe with their friend, they prefer to go fight the friend and then beg the girlfriend. Wow, so, guys, we are all wild. Humans are wild. Yeah. So never judge somebody unless you're in that position.
True.
So this one says, paid school fees, gave her my place to stay back in school, forgave cheating, still got pregnant for the same guy I won her again.
Baby is just a friend. Baby is just a friend.
You mean baby is just a friend? Please. So she told me she wanted strawberry. Rather than ask her to get it at the mall in Lagos, I sent 500 naira strawberry from Jos by air to Lagos, paid dispatch rider to deliver it from airport to her workplace. I pinch myself anytime I remember.
Wait. I dey try to understand.
Instead of her to send her
the money, say, oh, he bought it,
we build it through air. When he got to her city, he sent dispatch.
Is this an intentional man or a gullible man? I'm trying to place him in a place because
I don't know where would fit him right now. Now wow.
Fatty, you have not experienced this kind of level of love.
Maybe I've never been loved at this point. Maybe. So this one says, I rented the place for her because she said her parents are troubling her. Furnished it, got her a new phone because I wanted her to be okay. Traveled to spend the night at her end one day, and a guy came knocking. She told me to tell I'm his brother.
Okay, like tell the guy that he is her brother.
Okay, the guy beats me when you went rent house and they beat you again. Oh my God.
Oh Jesus. No, imagine, guys used to have like a circle of friends. Imagine you go to your circle of friends with like a swollen eye or something, and then they ask you,
my babe guy beats me. Your babe guy beats you. Yeah. This one says, she said she was sick and needed to be taken to the hospital. Man left Benin straight to Abraka, but couldn't find her in her hostel and her number was off. So I used bike to go to every single hospital, clinic and pharmacy in ABK, showing them her pic and asking if anyone brought her there.
Oh, he's giving Korean vibes. I don't know if you have seen all these Korean movies where you're looking.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
No way.
But this is love actually, because he's thinking, oh, it might be something an emergency.
Might have happened.
Yeah, so this is love. I love this. This one says, I caught her cheating and forgave her. Wait, guys, let me say this again. You would think that men are wicked, but when you see my gender, oh my God, when you see a man in love and the babe doesn't love him back, it's a finished case. Like, don't even get involved. So this one said, I caught her cheating and forgave her. She did it again and again. What? I think she cheated up to 7 or 8 times back then. I was thinking I'm the special guy that would change her. Aww. I even took her to one of my friends that was a shrink. People actually think that only women go through these things. Only women forgive cheating. Only women hang on, even though they are not, being reciprocated the amount of love they are given. But men, they know just they talk. They carry pride and they don't want to actually say it. So human beings, you get us with it too.
Actually, very nice to know that there are certain men out there that can be moved to the core for love. Wow.
Are you praising them? Is this a backhanded compliment? What are you trying to say?
Because if you're not mumu to the core, what do you mean?
I don't know.
Ha. I don't even know what I should say if this kind of love should find me.
At this point, I feel like the question, are you not loved at home, is really valid. Before I wonder, are you not loved at home in this scenario? But it's very valid, because if they love you at home, you will know that it's okay. Yeah.
My presence is not needed.
Let me stop.
I was having a conversation with a friend yesterday, and then she was telling me how there was this guy that was on her beck and call and whatnot, and then she was giving him the cold shoulders, and she expecting him to read the memo and then get the. But she kept saying that on her own side, like on her own end, she really just wanted to be friends with this guy because his vibe is good, and then intellect is there. You know, that kind of person. You just want to keep him around in your corner. And then every time he came up with the relationship talk, she was just always giving the, oh, okay, don't worry, we'll go out. But when it's time to go out,
she'll go swim. Yeah.
And then she said one day they met on the road, and was like, I've been calling you. And she was like, I expected you to read the memo.
Didn't you get it?
He went ahead and asked, what memo?
I thought she said the intellect was there. What memo? Is it a 40-something years old man?
This is not the band towards the 40-year-old men. But I mean, guys, I feel like you should do better. When a lady gives you the memo, just get it and then
don't
back
get
off.
it to grab it.
So now moving down quickly to the dilemma for today. Our dilemma for today is gotten from a post on Facebook. So it's a lady, and then she says, I need your honest thoughts on this situation. Zoom in, come close. I'm in a relationship with someone who genuinely supports me. He roots for my growth and encourages me to chase my goals. However, I've noticed a few things that are bothering me, and I would really appreciate some outside perspective. He flirts with other girls online and has even asked some for nude pictures. He tries to downplay it or act like it's nothing, but to me, I feel like it feels like a real betrayal of trust. Your feeling is genuine. He jokes about serious matters, like asking if I would still marry him if he converted to Islam, knowing my stance on that, or asking whether I would leave him if he did some of the things I already complained about. These don't feel like innocent jokes. They feel like he's testing my boundaries or hinting at future behavior. He's very particular about money. One time he asked me to cook. The ingredients he provided weren't enough, so I added 300 naira from my own pocket to buy palm oil. I did not ask him to refund, but he still complained that I spent too much. That really 300. Do you understand? That really hurts me because I was just trying to help. He believes I have more money than him, and I can sense that it affects the balance in our relationship. I'm starting to feel like I'm being made to feel guilty for doing well financially. He discussed his brother living with us immediately after marriage. While I appreciate that he brought it up and did not just impose it, I honestly believe the first 1 or 2 years of marriage should be just for us to bond, adjust, and build our home privately. The idea of immediately sharing our space is unsettling to me. He doesn't recognize or acknowledge red flags. He believes love is enough, even when the real issues are clearly present and need to be addressed. What should I do?
It is weird. I saw a video where the woman said, "Ororeo." So this is talk. Let's talk it.
We have brought it out. So this is. Oh wow! I don't even know what aspect I should start from in this dilemma. Is it the financial crisis aspect,
or him flirting,
with
other girls,
or the subtle jokes? See, every episode, I think while we were trying to look for a dilemma today, I was like, oh, we don't want to have a relationship dilemma. But it seems like every episode there's just there's a new problem coming up.
Yeah.
If you know you're not ready to do the commitment thing, if you know you're not ready to, if you know that you want to be out there, flirting with other girls, let the young girl go. Like, I mean, you don't have to tie down somebody when you want to be outside. and then now you're giving her issues. You're making silly jokes about what you know, what you are clear, like you already know her stance on this issue. Why are you making it a joke?
First off, the whole flirting thing, I think he's trying to keep his options open, which means that he's not ready to settle with or for this girl. Obviously, he's trying to see what his stake is in the market, to see if he can back somebody better, somebody richer. He's not ready. A friend of mine, when I was in uni, she told me that she had a boyfriend. We were all classmates and stuff. And then I was like, the guy was now trying to talk to another girl in front of me, and I was like, no, don't do that now. Out of your girlfriend, say now I'm a girlfriend.
As how? Now waiting be that.
That was what he said. And this girl and the guy legit were dating for like 3 years. And he said that one a girlfriend.
So now waiting. Now whole body.
Furniture. Like, it's just so sad.
Wow.
Men know what they want. That's why you see people be in relationships.
If you know what you want, then go for it.
Haven't you heard of men saying, okay, I found the one that will keep me till I find the one that I want to be with? So, unfortunately, she's the one that is around now till he gets who he wants.
That's not nice.
That's not nice, obviously, but that's what people do.
That's not nice. Then now moving on to the financial crisis. It's not even financial crisis. I feel like a man that is not secure enough when you're financially buoyant than he is. I don't think I would want to. Me personally, I don't think I would ever want to be with that kind of person, because I mean, we all know, as cliche as this might sound, money in water. As they flow in, I saw they flow out. So one day, if you flow in past the way you flow in for your own side, you're going to have issues with me. No, I don't think I would.
And then I feel like it is better, not like it doesn't exist, but it's always better for you to settle for a man that you guys are on the same level financially, or he has more than you do. It doesn't mean that people don't get into relationships where the lady has more. There is, but a larger percentage of them, they don't always end well, or they always have issues, problems, because a man's security is in his finances. Once a man doesn't have enough, he's always insecure. Even when you're going out, what if a rich man miss you? What if this? He's not himself. He's not masculine enough. He's not in his, I don't know how to put it, but do you understand what I'm saying? So if he's not rich enough, or if he's not financially stable enough, he's not himself. That's just the first point. He has not found himself. So he's literally a sadist. Let me put it that way. So he finds every opportunity to pick on you, and he feels like you want to look down on him because he's not doing his responsibilities. That's where the problem
and
stems
again,
from.
as little as what you just said. Well, I mean, personally, I think I've had a series of experience with ladies outrightly telling a guy that if you don't have this particular amount of money, I don't see you as a man. Or I feel like, yes, in a subtle way, it could come from maybe they have seen countless times girls or ladies look down on men that are not, that much capable. So they just feel like it's just normal that when you don't have enough, or when she has more than you do, you would be looked down on.
And this is a very false narrative, because there are men who meet genuinely loving women who happen to have more than they do, and they are open to sharing. They respect you as the man, but then your insecurities from what society have put, society is responsible for all of this. It's from where society have placed you as a man. I feel like society have reduced men to just their pocket.
True.
So
true.
The pressure is already there that even when you meet a good woman who happens to have more than you do, you might just lose her, because you feel it that you're not capable enough. Somebody might take her, she might start misbehaving. Even before she start misbehaving, you end up being the one misbehaving, because you think in the long run she will misbehave.
True.
Yeah. That's just it. And then in the backhanded jokes that he gives, I feel like that's his way of telling her that he wants to do those things.
She said it too, that it should not be like she's on overthinking, but it feels like a futuristic behavior, like something is going to eventually do. Yoruba would say something, now from play with the hear the cocoa of the matter. No, don't joke, don't make a joke out of something you already know my stance on. Like, I mean, you saying, would you still be with me if I convert to a Muslim? When you know from start, I had always said, I don't think I can be with a Muslim person. I mean, I can't be with somebody that we don't share same values, and don't make a joke out of that.
And I feel like sometimes it might just be a joke. Funny enough, sometimes. So I feel like the perfect way for you to judge that is immediately, like, what is he doing right now? Sometimes when you guys say the littlest things, does he go back on his word, or does he want to do the things you say, oh, you don't want? Like right now, forget about the futuristic ones. The right now.
I don't think I would just see, right?
Let me tell you something. If I say, okay, I know you will not settle for a Muslim guy, and I'm saying, oh, what if I convert to become a Muslim? That's still far. We cannot see the future. Me, you don't know what I'm going to do. So right now, what am I doing? When you say, oh, you don't like beans, I go out and I'm coming, I bring you beans. So that's what I'm talking about. Look at his immediate actions, like in the present.
So you're saying
to determine if he will do it.
So you're saying that even if he's saying, oh, what if, like, maybe he's giving futuristic examples and whatnot, but if his actions right now are not in line with what he's saying, his tendencies is just joking about it.
Yes.
I don't quite believe that still.
I do. We are all humans. Sometimes we just say things out of maybe.
If I want to believe that this lady wouldn't have come out to. If it was an actual joke, she wouldn't have come out to put
Let me tell you
something. She took it as a joke.
She did not take it as a joke, doesn't mean it wasn't a joke. Sometimes people can make jokes and then you're not cool with it. I don't know if I'm trying to make you. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm trying to make you
understand you
see,
too. But then it's just like I don't think I would exaggerate a thing if it's not. I really hope she wouldn't.
But then we're humans, yeah. Sometimes you might exaggerate a thing, and that's not what was intended by the person. That's how we have communication, and we have effective communication.
So now, our advice to this lady, you're saying she should communicate to him.
She should check his immediate behavior. What is he doing currently? Does he do the things that she don't want currently, because she can't see into the future? She wouldn't know until it eventually happens. So what is he doing right now? She should use that as a yardstick to judge for future. That's just it.
Okay, well, left to me, I would say true communication is key. Let her discuss with him. If he's somebody she's looking to settle down with, I mean, she said she has been in a relationship with him for how long now? If it's somebody she's willing to settle down with, and then she knows that, oh, these excesses that she's saying, she can contain it, or it's something that I can live with it if we add a little tweaks of change. Like she said, we're all humans. You can't find somebody that is extremely perfect.
Yes.
Besides, it's two different personalities coming together. Yeah. So there will always be clashes here and there. So try to communicate with him. Regarding his brother also coming to stay, he might not know what your stance is. He might not know maybe how exactly you're feeling if you do not
tell
let him know.
Yeah.
But if after telling him is like he's not yielding or something, I mean, she said he wasn't imposing it. He was just like
suggesting.
Yeah. So just let him know that, babe, this is how I feel. Though. If your brother really needs a place to stay, you don't have other siblings.
Yeah. And then as much as you communicate, it's also important that you listen. It's not all about talking, complaining. Take our time to say, okay, let me just even step back from talking and complaining and saying, I want this, I want that. Let me just watch him. Let me see how he is without me saying, I don't want this, I don't want that. Then, like Simpson said, I liked what you said when you said, if it's something you can contain, if it's something you can curtail, if it's something you can, manage, because everybody have excesses. You can't find somebody that's perfect. So if in all those things you feel like, I can manage it, that's fine. If you can't manage it, that's perfect. That's good for me.
So yes, as you know, before we go, we always have a closing word. So what would be your closing word?
I think you should start. Yeah.
I started the tongue twisters.
Oh, that. Okay, so what am I going to say now? I'm thinking randomly on the spot. So,
Okay. I think I'm just going to pick off of the conversation we had. Learn to know your how would I put this now? Learn to know your there's a word for it.
threshold.
Yeah. Was it today we were talking about it?
Yeah.
It was today we were talking about it. So learn to know what you can contain. And then if you know you cannot contain it, please do not try to force yourself. Because trying to force yourself, you're just going to end up, becoming the side you don't, I don't know. Don't force yourself on things you cannot contain. If what somebody is throwing at you is more than what you can contain, please let them know.
Yeah.
If it's something you cannot communicate, walk off. Just walk out of that
situation.
And,
that's amazing. Beautiful. I think I would say that every human being has a good and bad side embedded in them.
Yeah.
The fact that you're being good doesn't mean you do not have the ability to be bad. You have it, but we are suppressing it. So stay away from people, groups, anybody that forces you to bring out the bad side of you. Whatever it is, if it's something they know that they are you said something about threshold. They know that they might know your
intentionally
pushing your button. Yeah.
Don't test
Avoid
me.
people like that.
Try the devil, not me.
Avoid people like that. Avoid situations like that.
Yeah.
Be with people who would help you bring out the best part of you. That's just what I'm going to say.
Yeah. This brings us to the end of the episode on the gist. You're watching Expose TV again, and then who have been your gist partners for today.
Yeah.
My name is Simsi,
and I am Fatih.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.